Ah. Oh, this is so annoying. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, I think I'll give it a couple minutes. Oh dear, I can't imagine what their Twitter's like at the moment. Nice to know. TERA, Twitter. Wicked. I'm still having trouble getting into the game. I can imagine what their page looks like at the moment. Just having a look now. Apparently, well, we're excited to announce that the date for our open beta. Yeah, no, we were waiting. There's still an error code. Basically, what happened was it told me that I have to what's it? It says reboot your machine so we can actually see what the issue is. So I obviously came out of the game, closed application, and the problem is when you close application, you close the stream. So, so yeah, it's just me at the moment as well because the other one's just jumped out and's gone down the bank to do what he's got to do. So let's keep trying to get in. They got no news at all, so we'll keep trying, I guess. Oh, it's a bit frustrating because I'm 2 o'clock, you know, 20 past 2, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. It's awful. I was really hoping to look at this before tonight. But that's the way it is. Huh. So let's get back to what I was talking about earlier. So let's think. Where do you see the industry heading at the moment Because at the moment the industry is pretty, I would say it's in a bit of a rut at the moment with the whole, obviously, ERSB thing and the whole microtransactions issues, and obviously companies, I think it's more like the shareholders themselves are just getting a bit too greedy at the moment, but that's my personal view. Just wondering what everyone else's opinion would be about that, because obviously it's a big thing in the industries. That's part of the problem. Shareholders demanding certain things. For instance, like Anthem, EA's Anthem. Now the thing is, I'm looking forward to it, despite it being made by EA. A lot of people won't touch EA with a barge pole at the moment, which I can understand why. But Anthem is said to be this amazing game that's probably going to kill Destiny, like that. It's just going to kill it. And obviously BioWare are making this game, so in some respects, because BioWare obviously have made some really good games in the past, let's sort of forget Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 and not think about the other thing that happened after Mass Effect 3, that Andromeda funny thing. And I think if because they have obviously had a lot of bad feedback about EA itself, but BioWare have turned around to EA and said, look, just let us get on with it and don't fucking tell us what to do. But the only thing EA have told them what to do is apparently there's going to be cosmetic loot boxes in Anthem, nothing to benefit gameplay. And this is what BioWare have also said. They said, oh, look, we're gamers as well, we don't want to be, fucked around with. And that's the way it's going to be for that game. So they're going to let them have some access, but not a lot of access. So it's still being made by BioWare, and obviously BioWare Montreal's had to close down because of what EA have done to BioWare to try and pull in all their developers to get one game going. My problem is, because it's slated for next year April now, it is going to happen in next year April. My problem is, if BioWare don't succeed with this game, I think BioWare are dead, and then EA will probably just die as well. I think it could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, of course, we could be left with Activision and Ubisoft, which would be bad. We don't want to be left with them all the time, because they're just as bad, if not slightly worse. Now, Activision is still trying to grab as much money as possible off of everyone. So, with their look at my loot boxes, and yeah, I'm still getting the error connection thing. It's not coming up yet, so still gotta wait. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. I think we're waiting for some person to push a button to gain access. That's all we're waiting for. Speaking silly. But yeah, I think the problem is with gaming at the moment is indie developers are doing okay now, but the AAA titles are looking a lot less like AAA titles. I'd call them just like double A's or just a single A title now, because you get these major releases that just don't have the content that should be in it already. Like, you're getting a half-assed game that comes out that's half-made, and then it's like, oh, don't worry, we'll patch it, and then 2 months later we'll patch it, and then maybe give you some compensation, like an extra skin or two, and then patch it some more over the course of the year to come. Well, I come from an era where games were just finished, they came out finished. Like, there's only one game I remember that came out that was broken, and when I say broken, obviously there weren't any updates for it, you couldn't actually fix it, and I think that was Need for Speed Undercover. When that came out, it literally came out broken. You got to a certain point in the game just sort of crashed. It just didn't work, it wouldn't let you get past it, and obviously EA got a bit of a kicking for that too, which doesn't surprise me. So I'm just kind of fed up with games that come out that aren't completely finished, and it really pisses me off. It's like Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the new one, the old one. The old one had like every Jedi, every Sith up until Star Wars Episode 6, which is like all the way from Phantom Menace to Episode 6, and it was a good game to play with you and a friend. Okay, it was only split screen. You couldn't play it online, obviously, because it didn't exist back then. But you had these massive battlefields. You had space battles. You had every Jedi and Sith in the whole of the Star Wars, well, not all of them, but most of them from the Star Wars universe in there. And this new Battlefront 2 game can't even put more than 20 like Sith or Jedi in there. It's just, I don't get it. They could, but we don't know what they're going to do with that. And obviously they're going to put in loot boxes and make you pay for the arse. It's kind of sad. Also, Battlefield has also had another game coming up this year. It's Battlefield 2, even though like it's weird to say because obviously Battlefield 1, 2, and it's already happened before 1 and 2, but Battlefield's going to World War 2 this year, and I don't know. I'm not too interested in first-person shooters at the moment, as you can tell. I'm into looking at loading screens. That's my thing I'm doing at the moment. I love loading screens. They make me want to keep pushing the button until it works. But yeah, I'm more into sort of like a zombie survival games at the moment. MMOs, RPGs, especially like Monster Hunter and things like that at the moment. It's just the way games are. I think the problem is there's oversaturation of especially first-person shooter titles that there's just too many of them. We don't need that many titles, you know. If you had every Sith and every Jedi, we have too many because, well, yeah. But do you remember? Oh, I don't know if you would, but there was like Knights Old Republic Online on like the PC, and it had like a lot of them mentioned and lots of story and lots of quests as well. So I don't see why they couldn't make a game like that on the console. Why does it always have to be Team Deathmatch? Why does it always have to be Stop the Walker? You know, I think the problem is when you strip down a game like Battlefront 2, at the end of the day, it's just the good guys shooting the bad guys until time runs out, or you run out of, what I'm saying, like you run out of time to stop the walker, or you're running out of time to kill things. And I think that's the problem. If you just scrape it back, and then if you go back to Knights Old Republic on the Xbox, the original ones, I mean, they were brilliant games. They were made by BioWare, which is worth mentioning. And I liked the first two, and then when I went to PC I couldn't play it because I don't have a PC. And then you had like the Academy games and Outcast, they were good. But I still think that I think Battlefront, the new Battlefront, is just nothing in comparison to the old ones. And it's like Call of Duty now. Call of Duty's getting so, I don't know, mundane, boring, you know. You played, well, if you enjoyed the new one, that's entirely up to you, especially as you're a massive fan of the series. But if you look at it from a critic sort of view, it's just the same old, same old. I played the first Battlefront, and I enjoyed that one. But I think the problem is if they had added certain aspects like space battles, where you'd board a ship, jump out of the ship, destroy the interior separately like it used to have, I think it would have done better for itself then. But obviously that's not going to happen, because obviously they introduced air battles, and you can now like obviously shoot turrets off of ships and things, but it's not as intricate as it used to be, which is what I don't understand. They could easily do it. It's like lots of games nowadays that they seem to scrape back the complexity and just shove in like, there you go, that'll do. We'll put a Battle Royale mode in that one, that'll do. Because like Red Dead Redemption 2's coming out this year in October, and it was meant to come out like February. But what's happening is GTA Online has still got 2 more DLC to release before that, so they're trying to scrape as much money off that as possible. And also, I hear a rumour that they're implementing a Battle Royale mode into Red Dead 2. Which is like, I don't know how that's going to work for a start. How are you going to jump out of an airplane when airplanes weren't even around? And yeah, I mean, well, it has been said that you could jump out of a train or an air balloon or something. But I think by October, I think these kind of games may have, just faded away, Battle Royale games, because they're going to die eventually. I'm trying to get on. I'm trying so hard to get on, but it's just it's not letting me on. It's like, no, error has occurred. So no, I can't get on yet. It's really annoying. And their Twitter page has no mention of this error or issue, so I imagine it does now. but I haven't checked it for a second. I may have a look now. Let's have a look. I can only imagine what it says at the moment. TERA Twitter. Let's have a look. Tweets and replies. Second wave of TERA console details. That's 14 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 21, 22nd of February. Well, that doesn't leave me much hope. Yeah. There's no mention of any issue with it actually at the moment, which is frustrating. I'm going to try again. I'm going to keep trying, obviously. I'm going to be hoping that it works before tonight, because I intend to try and stream it tonight, so yeah, that'll be fun. 2 hours later. I actually can't drink anymore, which is a shame. Not that I used to drink much at all anyway, but yeah. I think we're going to be waiting like a year, maybe, before this ever gets sorted. Wait for a year for it to come to console, and then we're going to be waiting for like another year for it to even log in. I just love looking at those screens. But I think this year could be the year for the MMO anyway, because like we were talking about earlier, you've got this coming out, Black Desert, and there's a couple of others coming out. I think Tamriel Unlimited is getting an update at some point. I know it had one for Morrowind, I think it was. Yeah. I would play something else. The only problem is I have to shut down the stream and start up again, and I'd put it on my playing Tekken. But I want to be like on here before my brother gets back, because I don't want him playing before I do. just on the basis that I want to know before he does. Tekken is good. The thing is, Tekken 6 itself was, I think it was more addictive. Tekken 7 is good and it's fun, and if you're a big fan of the series like I always have been, apart from when I had a 360 and I couldn't play Tekken 5, which is annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather play 6 over all of them, but 7 is good, and if you've ever played it, especially the story mode is like, towards the end it gets really chaotic. It's just a shame how that happens. Oh, me and my brothers are always like this. I've actually got two brothers. I've got an older brother and a younger brother, so I'm the middle child, the one that gets all the abuse and shit thrown at. So, but no, I wouldn't really call it a rivalry. It's just that the sheer basis is I'm technically better than both of them at games. Yeah, here comes the ego pump. I used to blackmail my little brother into playing things like Dynasty Warriors and Street Fighter, and he was like 8 years younger than me. And then my older brother, he's always been more into like solo games anyway, like GTA and other things. So when he does play a game like Tekken, I tend to whoop his ass because he's not used to playing multiplayer already. That's what I would say. I think it's pretty much bang on. Oh God. Still, it's 2:30 and I'm still not on. Oh dear. It's not good. Either it's because loads of people are trying to log in all at once, or it's because, like, literally I think it's down to someone not pushing a button at their HQ or something stupid. I ain't got a clue. No idea. See, it's just like unknown error occurred. Error message equals type equals N3 format error message. Argument not found. Error code number 2. Do you want to retry? Yeah. Who knows? Oh, it's such a shame. But you know what? I might just end the stream there. Thanks for watching, Dark. It's been nice talking to you, and hopefully next time I stream, which should be tonight, this will be working. So yep. Hope to see you all later. Thanks for tuning in if you did, and please like and subscribe and turn that notification button on, just in case you miss something like a loading screen. Like this one. It's a lovely one. Yes, what a nice screen. So yes, take it easy and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much. Bye!